Tyler Glasnow pitched amazing, but I think I'm slightly concerned. Let's start off with the good because there's a lot of it. Today he went 5 1/3, and I wish he went 6, but the reason I'm concerned is why he didn't go 6. He only gave up 1 earned run and had 6 strikeouts. Glasnow, he had his slider working all game. His slider was easily the best pitch of the game.
Vertical drop on now ball to first. That'll be handled unassisted by Diaz. Nice back pick by Diaz. Ground moves to the right side. That'll get the runner over.
With that slider, Glasnow had only 1 strikeout, but he was putting away a ton of batters with that slider. He was getting a lot of guys to, roll over on the slider, either coming inside on the lefty or, coming in on the righty. And Glasnow was good with this curveball as well. He did have a little bit of some control issues with it, but he was still able to get a couple strikeouts with that curveball and also get a couple of outs with it as well. Overall, besides the 4th inning where he gave up a double to Yoshida and he gave up a triple to Casas, I mean, it was a pretty good outing for him. He was able to control the tempo of the game, and he was working well with Francisco Mejia behind the plate. And even his fastball, which was concerning, which I'll talk about that in just a little bit. Glasnow, his fastball was able to get a couple strikeouts, and though it was slightly hit hard, he was still able to get outs with it, which is really good. Overall, Glasnow's start was pretty impressive, especially with how, concerning it was by the end of the start. Now let's talk about some of these concerns. Because Glasnow's average fastball velocity was around 94, 95. And Glasnow's, I think, last or second to last pitch to Raimel Tapia in the 6th inning was 93 miles per hour, which is extremely concerning. Glasnow's usually around 97, 98, 99. But today, Glasnow he didn't have it like that. Now, I will say it was raining, but even throughout the entire start, it just wasn't the same with that fast. I don't know if it was Glasnow being fatigued, or I don't know if he's got a slight injury that we have no clue about, but we're going to have to see what happens there. That's why in the 6th, after Raimel Tapia was walked on 4 pitches, Kevin Cash came out there with only 88 pitches for Glasnow, and took him out of the game. On the broadcast, they were saying Kevin Cash wanted Glasnow to throw over 100 pitches, but he didn't even make it to 90. And also the control with Glasnow was concerning as well. The fastball completely got lit up by Tristan Casas, middle, completely smoked. That was the run Glasnow gave up. And that hanging curveball to Yoshida to start that inning was bad too. He also gave up some hard contact to Connor Wong in the 3rd inning, which is not great. You don't want to see that. Of course, Glasnow, he usually does give up hard contact, but you do not want to see that consistently because that's going to lead to home runs. And especially if Glasnow's not going to have some control, you at least need the velo to be there, and it wasn't there today. So that's extremely concerning. I'm very worried about that. And I know it was raining, so I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's his body language, because today, the start of the game, literally the start of the game, not even before he threw a pitch, he got hit with the pitch clock violation for no reason. Glasnow's body language was just off this game. He was really negative today. Anytime the ump made a questionable call, he was looking at the umpire. He was chirping a little bit. He was getting a little upset. Usually with Glasnow, you don't really see that. He just shrugs it off. He usually just goes back on the mound and huffs up, puffs up, and throws another fucking fastball or curveball. But today, he was just kind of moody today. I don't know what happened. We'll have to see what happens in Glasnow's next start. If he even gets another start, we'll see what happens. I don't know if he's hurt or not. I'm a little concerned because obviously you do not want to see that velo go all the way down to 93 when he's a guy that throws up to 99, 100. But you know what? The slider was still there, and that was his out pitch today. The slider was able to get him a lot of places this game, which is really nice to see. That was the 3rd pitch Glasnow added to his repertoire in 2021, which is really good because he was a 2-pitch pitcher before that, and if he was only a 2-pitch pitcher in this game, I don't know. I think he would have given up 4 or 5 runs because the curveball was a little bit inconsistent today, though it still had its bite, not so much control, and the fastball was terrible. But luckily, that slider really helped him out in this start, and it got a lot of rolling over, got a lot of, just outs that you needed from Glasnow. That's pretty much it. Overall, I think Glasnow had a great start. I'm slightly concerned. If you guys are concerned as well, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications. It would be really appreciated. We keep updates on Glasnow starts. Of course, we also keep updates on Glasnow because he's the GOAT. And hey, Glasnow for 2024 Cy Young, we are starting it up because I don't know if he's going to win Cy Young this year. I don't think he has enough starts for that, but he's going to win the Cy Young in 2024. And hey, hopefully Glasnow's okay. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. I know it was raining in Fenway, so hopefully it was just, the wet ball and, the rain and the start of the game, you know, the pitch clock and Glasnow being a bit moody, which was why his velo was a bit down. We'll have to see what happens there, but hey, Glasnow had that slider working, got him a lot of outs. We'll take it. The curveball still had its bite, even though there was some control issues with that. And the fastball even still got strikeouts, even though the velo was down, which is concerning as hell. But yeah, I love y'all. Again, subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Peace. Glasnow for 2024 Cy Young, baby. Here we go.